Okay, so sixth grade students at home, we're going to do a quick little thing here on playing some music on a keyboard. All right, I've put everything that you need for the keyboard is up in this folder, plus sent a whole packet home for you. So if you picked it up at home, you've already got everything printed out. If you want to print out copies of these, you can. We did the treble clef and the bass clef in the first video. Today we're going to look at real quick this keyboard chart that's all filled in. So you have a copy of this that's available within Schoology, and like I said, either you have this printed out or you got the copy that we gave to you sent home. Okay? So when we look at all the keys on the keyboard, there are white keys and black keys. The white keys are what are called the natural keys. So they are the names of the notes that are in black on this chart, and they are the names of the notes that we would play in the natural state. So if I play the white keys on this piano keyboard, okay, that would be a C scale, and those are the notes in their natural form. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And the keyboard continues in both directions and just repeats those letters over and over again. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. If I go down the keyboard, I would go backwards through the alphabet. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Okay? Now, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this, but the black keys in the middle are what we call accidentals. And those are needed to keep the spacing between the notes correct in various different songs. We are not going to get into all the theory behind that for right now. But what you do need to know is that in some songs you will need to play the black key instead of the white key on either side of it. And the black keys are named for the white keys that are on either side. Okay? So this black key is named both C sharp and D flat. Same name for the same key. If it's a sharp, it comes up from the key on the left. If it's a flat, it comes down from the key on the right. So this becomes C sharp, this becomes D flat. This key would be called D sharp or E flat. This key would be called F sharp or G flat. This key would be G sharp or A flat, and this key would be A sharp or B flat. We're going to look at a couple of songs that have flats or sharps in them, and you'll see how you're going to have to play those keys when we look at actually putting music to the keyboard. Okay? So I'm going to get rid of this keyboard. We'll escape out of that. And I also sent home packets of music, and you also have access to them here. Packet 1 was very, very easy, and they're in alphabetic order. I'm going to skip to a very simple song to start. So I'm going to scroll through until I find Mary Had a Little Lamb, which is one of the easiest songs to learn. So here we go. It's just 2 lines long. Now, all the music that you have in your packets is piano music. So the treble clef would be the right-hand side of the piano, or the high notes, and the bass clef would be the left-hand side of the piano, or the low notes, okay? We're only going to really be concerned about the treble clef, although you can play both. If you've played piano before or you really want to challenge yourself, you can do both. But all we're really worried about is playing what would be called the melody of the song, which is usually found on the treble clef on the top line. So I'm going to do this song for you. I'm going to show you how we read this music and actually play it on the keyboard. And like I've said before, music is just like reading a language. So all I have to do is figure out how to read this language, and then turn it into notes on the keyboard, and I can play this music, okay? So my notes on the lines, if you remember from that chart that you had and the chart we just looked at, are E, G, B, D, F for the lines, and F, A, C, E for the notes in the space. So this first note is an E. It's on the bottom line. And then this note is below it, in the space below it, so I'm going to go backwards in the alphabet to D. And then this note is middle C, and then again D, and then I have 3 E's in a row, E, 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 and then I have D, 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 and then I have E, G, there's a G already there for you, and G. And then my second line is going to be E, D, C, D, E, 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 D, D, E, D, and then C again. So the notes I'm going to use for this song, if I hold this keyboard up so you can actually see it, my E is right here to the right of 2 black keys, D is in the middle, C is to the left of 2 black keys, and G, the top note, is here. So in order to play this song, I'm going to come over on this side so you can actually see the board and see the keys at the same time. So in order to play this song, I would find E, D, C, D, 3 E's in a row, E, 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 3 D's in a row, D, 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 and then E, G, G, E, G, G. Now I would go from this E to this G because the E to the G on the staff goes up just a little bit. When the notes are close together on the staff, they're close together on the keyboard. So I wouldn't jump all over the place and do something like this. I wouldn't jump all over. I'd keep them close together, just like they are on the staff. The second line would go E, D, C, D, E, 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 E. There's 4 E's in a row that time. And then D, D, E, D, C. Now all I have to do is figure out the rhythm that goes along with that. And we did rhythms before. So we're in 4/4 time. So this would be counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and here's a half note that gets beats 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then the second line is almost all quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a whole note at the end that gets all 4 counts of that measure. So now my rhythm to the song is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I marry those 2 things together, I get this. Okay? And that's all there is to playing music, is reading this language that is represented by symbols and looking at what notes are there, what the names of the notes are, and then finding those keys on the keyboard. Okay? Let me do one other quick one for you. So we'll go back to Jingle Bells, which uses the same notes, and I'm just going to do the first part of it. So these are the same notes that are in Mary Had a Little Lamb, just put together in a different order, okay? And we'll end up with the song Jingle Bells. So I have the same E that Mary Had a Little Lamb started on. E, 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 G, C. There's that middle C again. D, E. New note in the middle between E and G. F, 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 E, 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 D, D, E, D, G. And I look at the counting for this, okay? I have quarter notes 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a C at the beginning, remember, that stands for common time, which is 4, 4. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, a whole note. 1, 2, 3, 4. It gets all 4 beats. And then I have a bunch of quarter notes, just like we had in Mary Had a Little Lamb. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 half notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. So my rhythm for Jingle Bells is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I translate that over to my keyboard, again, it's going to be the same keys, except now I'm going to add this F, and I play with that rhythm, I'm going to be able to play Jingle Bells, and it sounds like this. And then if you go through and figure out the second half of the song, you'll be able to play the ending of it. Okay? So that's how we take music. We read the symbols, match them up to the letter names, to what those symbols mean, and then find those keys on the keyboard and be able to play them. Let me show you a real quick one that has one of those accidentals in it. So we'll do Happy Birthday. Go back the other way. So here's Happy Birthday, all right? Now Happy Birthday has what's called a key signature. And again, we're not gonna spend a lot of time on this, but this at the beginning means that any note that's on this line, which is the note B, is played as a flat, okay? If there were a sharp there that looks like a number sign or a hashtag, it would mean to play a sharp, but that tells me that all the B's in the song are flat. So I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to figure out the names of the notes. So I have C, C, D, C, F, E. Same notes that we played in both Jingle Bells and Mary Had a Little Lamb. C, C, D, C, G, F, C, C, new note. This is C, A, F, E, D. And then these two notes are on that third line, B, that are supposed to be flat. So this is a B flat and a B flat, and then A, F, G, F. So what this means is when I get to these two notes, I'm going to play the black key B flat, and you can refer back to this chart to help you with that, instead of the white key B. So here's what Happy Birthday to You sounds like. C, C, D, C, F, E, C, C, D, C, G, F, C, C, and I'm going to go up to this upper C, C, A, F, E, D, and I'm going to play the black key, B flat, B flat, B flat, A, F, G, F. So let me play it for you. And if I play it with white key B instead of black key B flat, you'll notice that it doesn't sound right. That just doesn't sound right. This does. And it has to do with how the notes are spaced apart. Okay? So if you have questions, you can contact myself or Mr. Strasser. I'm going to throw another short little video up here for you to show you an app you can add to your Chromebook. So if you don't have a keyboard at home, you can actually play the piano right on your Chromebook. But your goal is going to be to learn the melody of a song and be able to play the melody of a song. As simple or as hard as you want to go. Packet 1 is very easy, packet 2 is a little harder, and packets 3 and 4 are pretty difficult, and the only people who should really be trying those are ones who have played the piano keyboard before. Okay? But if you have questions, send Mr. Strasser or myself a message in Schoology. We can meet with you in a Zoom meeting and help you out, whatever you need to do. You'll see an assignment pop up along with these 2 videos of what your assignment is and what you need to do for a grade for this keyboard unit. Okay? Take care.